Hello Sven-gers, it's me, Svenny McG. Today I've got something exciting. Something came in the mail. It is Pokemon. Learn with Pokemon Typing Adventure. This is for the Nintendo DS. This has a Bluetooth keyboard package inside, as well as a stand for holding your Nintendo DS. Of course, there's no Nintendo DS system in here, but it is the game cart coupled with a keyboard. And we're going to jump right in and check it out right now. Now, if you've been watching along, you know I love my peripherals, and if you're new to the channel, definitely go check it out. I've done a lot on the Nintendo 64 and other consoles. Now, this one here, I recently saw an episode of Stop Skeletons from Fighting. In that video, Derek was showcasing a bunch of different keyboards on different systems. And once I saw this Pokemon one existed for the Nintendo DS system, I wanted to go check it out right away. Now, the one thing about it is you're going to see the ratings here showing G and not the standard ESRB, and that is simply because this is the Australian release of the game. You can see down here, distributed by Nintendo Australia and showing a 2013 here. That's because the game was released in Japan in 2011, in Europe in 2012, Australia 2013, and never in North America. This is the very first Pokemon game with an English language attached to it, not released in North America. Now, after watching that video, I was fortunate to find this game online from Amazon, completely brand new and sealed, and we're going to unbox it here for the first time today. And if you look in my description link below, I will also provide a link to where you can find one too. Here in Canada, this cost me just over $50, and that included tax and shipping, so I gotta say, for a brand new game, that's a great price, and considering that it comes with an extra peripheral, I think that's fantastic. Now, here on the tab, again, you can pause it and have a read yourself, but you're going to see all the contents that are included in the box once I open the box. So we do have a set of AA batteries. That's for the Bluetooth keyboard. Here is the game packaged in here. Check it out. Looks like a lot of the same similar information on the back of the box. This here is a stand. They include a stand so you can actually bump up. Look, you can even keep a cart in here. But you can flip it up and you can place your DS on that in order to type away, and we will look at that when I get it going. Finally, underneath here is the keyboard itself. As it showed on the box, it is a white keyboard. All regions received a white keyboard, but Japan received a second release of this game, and that did include a black keyboard. All right, opening the game here. So right away, you'll see a Club Nintendo card, and of course, we could utilize the code in there if I was from the region, and also if it was still going. Here we're showing an advertisement for Pokemon Blue and White. And also we have an instruction booklet here for the keyboard, and an instruction booklet for the game itself. I just wanted to show this from the book. So of course your main characters, you can pick the boy or the girl, but of course you're going to be accompanied by Page Down and Quentin Werty. Fantastic. Having a quick look at the keyboard here before we get started. It looks exactly like a regular keyboard. It's got its home button on there, and again, everything else looks to be in place. Control, Alt, Shift, Tab. Little switch power at the top. On the back here, I've removed this cover so we can install those two batteries. The two AA's are going to go negatives in first. And just like that, we're going to close and slide that on. Bingo bango. Unfortunately, there is no LED on here to indicate that it's on. We just get this sliding blue indicator on top to show that the power is being activated here, but I don't know that it's actually running or not based on the batteries presented, which gave me a 2017 expiry date here in 2021. So we'll see when I fire up the game. Now, one thing I wanted to show you is indeed the DS library is region free. That means it'll work on any DS system across the world, which is why I have an Australia edition here working on my North American DS Lite. And I wanted to show that it is actually the DSi and the 3DS games that were region protected. So since those systems do run DS games, this game will actually work on the whole DS 3DS family. Alright, so we touch the screen to get started. You can see I've already got a couple saves here. There, looks like we achieved a bronze medal and a silver medal, not a gold, simply because we maybe could have done it a little faster. So the basic premise of the game is each one of these letters is kind of like a region. So you can go over to the A and you'll travel there to the A field. So they do have introductory things, like you can go to the /basics here and clicking enter. You can go through and work on just single fingers at a time, just your pinkies, just your third fingers, middle fingers, index. Over when you go to control or the control room, here's where you can basically toggle any of the settings if you want, or customize the keyboard skin that you see on screen. I'll show you right here under the customize. So we have a fire keyboard, a water keyboard, and then back to the default. And there's our fire keyboard activated now. The home button acts as my room, where you can actually go in and see your typist card, look at your research notes. You can look at some of the different Pokemon that you've encountered in the game, and you can see how you've spelled them. Here, of course, just the D. The Deerling, we had DEs. Looking at your typist card, you can see some of your accuracy, your keys per minute, and again, just total right, how many Pokemon you've seen through, etc. This is also where you come to save any of your progress. You'll see once you complete, now you start to open up further paths. So that's the core of the game. Again, just traveling around to all the different regions and catching Pokemon exactly like a regular Pokemon game. That's what I think makes this game so special, is the fact that it doesn't try and do something radically different. Although other games like Pokemon Snap, etc. have gone down a similar vein and also had success. This one here, like I said, it still feels like a Pokemon game. You're going, you're researching, you're catching the Pokemon, but you're doing it creatively through typing abilities. Now what's nice about this is the all ages accessibility to it. Like I said, you start off with one letter, move into two, and as you saw in some of my clips here, progresses to 4, and stick around to the end because you're going to see one playthrough by 5 letters. Now my family's had a chance to play the game as well, and they've all enjoyed it. And like I said, with varying ages, that's one of the nice things about Pokemon, is from young to old, you can find something to enjoy about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. It always helps grow the channel. Until I see you again soon, take care, be good to each other.